Oh, yeah? Are you a fubber? Yeah, I bet you are. 17% of us do this 4 times a day. We fracture the connection between who we're talking to in the presence with one of these. Well, we're all guilty of it, and we can fix that. Do you know that 34% of us do it 4 times a day? This is what we call about fracturing the connection. It makes us less attractive because we are not valuing the person that's in front of us. Fubbing's serious. It was actually launched in 2012. And it was by an Australian advertising agency that literally started a campaign called Stop Fubbing. And here's the thing, we're addicted. I mean, it every time we get a notification, it releases a drop of dopamine into our system, which feels good. That's the same stuff that unfortunately drugs do. And it makes us addicted to wanting to be in this vortex of being connected. Well, what about the connection right in front of us? When you do this over this, it sends a message. Only 7% of our communication is actually verbal. This nonverbal is very, very powerful. And it says to the other person, you're not valuable. You're not significant to me in the moment, even though this might just be a spam call. So how do you stop? Well, let me see. Let's just do a check here. 3 ways that we know you're a fubber. Number 1 is, well, you carry on 2 conversations at once. Not really possible. Now, does it happen? Say yes, because you get a notification, somebody can't get into the building, your kid calls, you're in the middle of something. Ask for permission. Say, just a moment. Handle one at a time. Acknowledge the other person and let them know it's just an emergency. Maybe you respectfully set them up that something might come through that you have to handle. At least let the other person know that they are seen, valued, and heard. To be more irresistible, the other thing is at a dinner or a social event. If your phone is right here, that tells that person, you may not be important enough. This may be more important. How can we do that to each other? The only way we know we're alive in our bodies is we communicate face to face. There's an energy there, even on Zoom. Presentation skills are not just for the people who get paid to speak. They are presentation skills on how we arrive at the world. Great book to read is Stacy Hunke's book on Influence Redefined. It goes into some of the things that we do that fracture the fragile, fragmented, and infrequent opportunities to connect. The third one is you got to check your phone, even when you're, like, I hate to say this, in bed, in the bathroom. Come on now. Nothing is that important. And if it is, it will wait at least a minute or 2. Hey, let's this week try to be a little bit more forthcoming with the people that are right in front of us. Even if they're cranky pants, it's a gift. It's a reason for us to connect human to human. It makes them feel less lonely, less devalued, and more important to the fact that you and that person or those people in the universe are in a place that is really divinely appointed. You could be a million other places in the universe, and yet you're all in this one group together. Let's be respectful for each other. See if you can cut down on fubbing. I've got an article on it. You can go to the Women's Wisdom Network Facebook page, download it for free. I'm Terri Murphy. Join us next week for Tuesdays with Terri on another tip for presentation skill training to make you irresistible.